What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bo Naylor.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
To first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder
Daniel Schneemann will hit next. The Cubs up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Whoa.
That one's in there, and the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5.
This doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one almost got him. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Get out of town. He shoots one out to right. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. To the right side. Rocchio gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. This one in the air center field. Schneemann has a beat on it, and there's two down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Two down, nobody on, and that is out of play. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. The Guardians. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's one away. Digging in, David Fry. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that.
The top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, number 17.
And now the right fielder. In the air to left center. Kwan on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
Now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Number 63, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as it remains an 8. Out of the pen comes the right-hander, Shelby Miller. He's making his second appearance of the season. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Guardians.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Stays alive. On the ground to the left, Swanson handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
For the Guardians.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
He's got it. That is the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 8-2. Down the closer, Phil Maton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Here's a 1-2. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next,
Stepping in, Daniel Schneemann.
Center fielder,
The
Daniel
1-1.
Schneemann.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Horner. Over to Swanson. He turns it to first, but it pulls him off the bag. 1 out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Chase DeLauder.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-2 now. And that just misses. But he's safe. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Stephen Kwan digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Sneaks through, base hit. And it's off the bag. Safe without a throw. Base is now Rez. The 1-1 is fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. This to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Can't hang on. He's safe. It's 10-3. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. They're down to their final strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Final score here today, 10.